Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Helen and today I'm going to be doing a video testing out two ColourPop eyeshadow palettes. They are, I think, fairly new, but they have been out, I think, for a while, but they are definitely new to me. I have never tried ColourPop eyeshadow palettes before. I know they are super popular and everybody swears by them, so I'm really excited to try them out. So today the two that I will be trying out are She's Got Solstice. So here's the palette and here are the colors, and they are absolutely beautiful. They are right up my alley. I cannot wait to try them. It looks like we have about 5 matte shades, 3 like metallic shimmers, and then one, it looks like a bit of like a metallic foil color. So those are going to be super pretty. And then the second palette we'll be trying out are All Things Equinox. I don't know if this is going to, I think it's focusing. And then these are the colors that we will be working with. So very pretty lavender shades. Purple is my favorite color, and so this definitely speaks to me. And again, it looks like we have this time 3 mattes and then 5, well, maybe 4 like metallic shimmers, and then one, it looks like a matte with some like gold fleck in it, and then another one that kind of has a little bit more of a metallic fleck. It has more of like a silver blue fleck to it, so this will also be very pretty. So I think what I'm going to do today is 2 different eye looks. So one eye look using All Things Equinox, and one eye look She's Got Solstice. That way, if there is a particular look you like and would like to recreate, you don't need to buy 2 palettes, you can just buy one. And I have already put on my foundation. So everything that I'm basically using today is drugstore. My foundation that I absolutely swear by and absolutely love is the Infallible L'Oreal 24-hour fresh wear. Yeah, okay. So it's the Infallible 24-hour fresh wear by L'Oreal. I use it in the shade 420. There we go. And then I also used the Ciate London Everyday Vacay Coconut Setting Powder. Nothing too particularly special about this one other than it's a nice setting powder. So what I will do is, I think, start with the eye looks, and then I'll add like a bronzer, blush, and mascara and all that fun stuff. Do my brows. Those definitely need to be done. Unfortunately, I over tweezed as a teen, and they don't grow back any more than this, so I have to fill them in a little bit. So yeah, let's get started. So I think the first one I'm going to do is All Things Equinox. It's a little bit of a lighter palette, so I think removing it and doing a darker one over it would be better. Less likely to have stains or anything like that. So let's see, what kind of a look am I going to go for today? I think both looks are going to probably be a little bit more of an everyday look. Nothing too dramatic or over the top. A lot of my makeup looks are more everyday work week, work day looks, so occasionally I'll do a more dramatic look, but today is not that day. So before I get started on my actual eyeshadow, I am going to use an eyeshadow primer. Now this is not drugstore, this just happens to be my favorite. It is the MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in Painterly. So typically this is what I use to prime my lids, and I just put it on with my finger because why not? So I will do that now. Okay, so back to actually putting on the eyeshadow. I am going to get started with adding Little Dipper. That is this shade right here. And I am going to use a fluffy brush to put that all over the lid. I am using the Jeffree Star JS5 brush. That is this guy here. I love it. Works great. So, Little Dipper. And we are going to put that all over the lid. It's a nice neutral color. Alright. Same on this side. And just kind of fluff it on. I kind of go a little bit above my brow bone. Alright. And we're going to blend it out around the edges. Just make sure it's nice and clean. And we don't have any patchiness or anything like that. So, alright. And then I'm going to go in with a bit of a smaller brush. This is the Jeffree Star JS6 brush. So it's a little bit smaller, not quite as floofy, but still pretty floofy. And I am going to go in with Nebula, and that is this color right here. It's probably going to take me a while to figure out where I should hold things, and everything's reversed, so bear with me. This is my first video I'm ever filming, so yay. So I'm going to take Nebula. It is a little dusty, I will say that. There is some fall off, but I'm not mad about it. I don't really care. I am going to put this directly in my crease and kind of deepen. And I'm kind of going to go in circular motions into my crease to kind of help blend it together with the first color I used. And that just kind of makes a nice crease color. Again, blending up a little bit up past my brow bone to kind of disperse that color nicely. It's all about the blending to make everything look clean and pretty and cohesive. So I am liking that so far. And we'll do the same over on this end. And directly into the crease using circular motions. I am liking the looks of that so far. And I'm sorry if you hear a humming, that would be my computer losing its cool, literally. And deciding to turn the fan on. So far, I like. It looks very pretty. And now, I think what I'm going to do, so generally what I like to do is use mattes for all over lid, into the crease. I like to deepen the edges, and then I like to do a bit of a shimmer. I don't generally go for like a glittery color. Glitter gets everywhere. It annoys the heck out of me. It's on for days. So I usually don't go for glitters, but metallic like shimmers, I'm all about the shimmer. I love shimmers. So there isn't really a darker color to deepen the crease more. I think that's okay though, because this is a lighter palette. I'm not too worried about it being super dark in the edges. So I think the next color I'm gonna go for is, before I go with a super like pop of shimmer, we're gonna go with Stellar. This color right here. It's a nice light lavender color with a hint of sparkle in it. And I'm going to use the same smaller brush. And I'm going to apply this directly on the lid itself. And just kind of make a nice pretty purpley color on the lid. It's not super deep. It just adds a nice wash of color. I really like this, and you really don't see the glitter specks, which is I like. I know some people really love glitter, and that is awesome. You should rock it if you like it. It is just not me. So just do a nice light wash of this purple color. I think that looks really pretty. I think the camera's picking it up pretty nicely. If you see me looking down, there's two things. I have my mirror that I'm using, and then I also have my monitor. So if I'm looking down, that is why. Okay, I really like this so far. I really think these eyeshadows blend really nicely. They are super smooth, no complaints there. And then I am going to, I think I'm going to take I think I'm probably going to end up using most of these. So I'm going to go in with Moonrise. That is this middle metallic shade here. And it's a very pretty, like, purpley shimmer. And I'm going to apply that to the middle of my lid. And again, I'm just going to use the same eyeshadow brush. Usually with shimmers, I like to use my fingers. We're going to see how this applies with the brush. I can also use a wet brush to apply it, but for now we're just going to try it dry and just see what that does. Oh, that's really pretty. I do think maybe we would benefit from either finger or wet, but it does add a little bit of a sheen. I do like it. So let me try using a different brush. We'll use this Morphe. I don't know what the number is because it doesn't have a number. We're going to use this Morphe brush, and what I'll do is I will spray some setting spray on it to wet it. And that's going to hopefully help the eyeshadow kind of pack on a little easier. So again, we're going to dip into Moonrise. Oh yeah. Oh, that's so pretty. That is super pretty. I don't know if you can see how pretty that is, but it is gorgeous. And again, I'm just going to kind of do this right now in the center of the eye, because I have plans for the outer corners? Whatever. Outer and inner corners. Whatever. Put this on the center of your eye. And that is just really nice. It just adds a little bit of shimmer without being overly dramatic. I am going to use a makeup brush to kind of remove some of the color I just put on here, because I'm going to go in with more shimmer and I want to keep this brush clean. This is the wet brush I'm using. So I'm going to go in with this Intergalactic color here, which is super pretty. I don't know if any of these are showing up right because, well, I guess that's a better angle. I don't want them to be all washed out with the lighting. So, Intergalactic. I'm going to go in with this. Ooh, this one's very fallout-like. And I'm going to put this in the outer corner. And kind of do the same, like, circular motions to kind of blend the two together and kind of into the crease. That's super pretty. I might go in with my fingers on this one too, because it's just a little hard to like build up, I think. Just kind of tap it with my fingers. I'm going to put a little in. I think it's a little more foily than I thought it was going to be, but that's okay. It looks super nice. Ooh. That is a lot. I'm going to need to blend that in a lot, but the effect is there. And I'm going to wipe this off one more time, and then I'm going to go in with Kindred. That's this super light shimmer right here. So I'm going to go in with Kindred, and that's going to go on the inner part of my eye. And I do believe the dogs are about to bark because that's what they do. Alright, wow, that is shiny and very pretty. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the smaller dry brush, the JS6, I believe. Yeah, JS6. And I'm just going to go and start buffing and blending these shadows so they're a little more blended together. They don't look so like crazy bright. That's really pretty. I really like this. And then with my finger, I'm just going to go back into the Moonrise, that middle really pretty color, and press it on back into the middle, just for that pop of color. Yeah, that's super pretty. Kind of blended into this silvery shade here, so it's not super distracting. All right, I do like that. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same over on this side. All right, I might take a little bit of Kindred with my finger and just pop it in the inner corner, just for a little pop of color. That looks really nice. All right, I am digging this eyeshadow look. Honestly, it is a little more dramatic than I was hoping to go. This is probably a little more not so much every day, but that's okay. Sorry, gotta check myself out. Ooh, you can see that I'm using a shiny thing. Oops, let's go this way. Yeah, that's better. There is a little bit of fallout on my foundation, which is fine. That's not a huge deal. I can just brush that off. And yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do is go through, brush off the fallout, and then I'm going to soften the edges just a little bit more with that first brush I used. And first let me do the fallout because that is bothering me. Luckily, I don't think it's really like showing up on the camera, but that's okay. Like I said, not a huge deal. Just lightly brush that off. Okay, and we are going to use that first brush I used and just kind of brush out the edges just to soften them a bit. Now, I know a lot of people like to put their foundation on after their eyes, and it's probably for this specific reason because this is a bit messy. I did make a little bit of a mess, but that's okay. So what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my makeup cloth remover and I'm just gonna kind of clean up the edges a little bit. And then I'm liking that. Oh, I do think there's one more thing I want to do before we finish the look. I am going to take, I think I'm going to take Stellar actually, and I am going to lightly put that under my eyes. Okay. So I am going to probably move on to finishing my face. So I am going to do the bronzer and then I'm going to do my brows. So I'm gonna do that right now. Okay, so the lashes and the brows are done. The next thing I'm going to do is lipstick. So this is the Nude Nuance Maybelline Matte. Can I figure out how to move my hand? Matte lipstick. And I'm just gonna go on and put this on. So probably shouldn't try talking. All right, so I love this color. I love this lipstick. And I do believe our first look is done. So this is the completed look using all things Equinox. I really love the way it turned out. I would say it's a little more dramatic than I was originally thinking I would do, but honestly, no complaints. It looks really pretty. So yeah, I think the next step is to remove all this hard work I just did. And we're gonna go in with She's Got Solstice. So I will remove the eye makeup I have just put on and we'll get started with this palette. Be right back. Alright guys, I am back. I have removed my eye makeup from the All Things Equinox palette. I kind of touched up my makeup a little bit and I kept my brows so I wouldn't have to do those again. And I kept the lipstick because it looks so pretty. So now we are going to move on to the She's Got Solstice palette. I am very excited for this one. I definitely love these colors. So we are going to start. I cleaned all of my brushes. We're going to start with the Big Bang. Oh, please learn how to hold your palette. Big Bang right here in the middle, top middle. So we're going to do this all over the lid. I did also prime my lids again with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. And we're just going to apply this lightly over the lid. I do have to work on when I am like looking down, I don't like go out of frame while I'm trying to do my makeup. So I will be working on that. Okay, let's just get back into it. And again, I'm just going to lightly buff this all over the lid. It's a really nice base color. Looks very similar to my natural skin tone, which is light and pale. Yeah, light and pale. Alright, next we're going to go in with Earth Angel. That is this bottom color here. Let's kind of tilt that down. I guess that's not going to work, tilting it down. Oh, there's my face. Cool. Yeah, one of these days I'm going to perfect doing what I'm doing. So this color right here, Earth Angel. And we're going to do this in the crease. I think I'm going to stick with the bigger JS5 brush, Jeffree Star JS5 brush, for the crease this time, at least for this color. So we're going to go into the crease area, gently buff that in circular motions. And again, I like to kind of go up into my brow bone area as well while I'm doing this. Alright, so back into Earth Angel. Now for the second crease, again, gentle circular motions into the crease. Hopefully this one will be a little less dramatic than the last one. I really was trying to do with like a normal everyday look, but things happen. Alright, now I'm going to take the JS5 brush, JS6 brush, the smaller Jeffree Star brush, and I'm going to go in with Chrome Sphere. That is, oh, see, still not figuring things out. That's great. That's this one right here, the darker mauve color. And we're going to do this one like kind of targeting the outer corner of the crease. Oh yeah, that's nice. And kind of go down onto the lash line a little bit with that one. And we're gonna blend, circular motions. Yep, very nice. And we're gonna do the same on the other eye. Outer corner, blending. Have you guys ever seen that movie Blended? It's an Adam Sandler movie. It's got Drew Barrymore in it. I've seen that movie about 30 times. I absolutely love that movie. I don't know why. I just really do. I think it's Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore together. I used to really love 50 First Dates as well, and this one, I love it so much. It is my, like, anytime I'm in a bad mood or I'm sad about something and I want to pick me up, I put on Blended and it makes me happy. I love it so much. I even bought it. Like, I bought a digital copy of it so I could literally watch it whenever I wanted. That's dedication. So every time I say blending my shadow, I think of the movie Blended. So just thought you guys should know. If you haven't seen it, I would highly recommend it. If you have seen it and you didn't like it, are you okay? Did something happen in your life to make you sad? I don't know. But if you did like it, comment down below and tell me what your favorite part is. I want to say my favorite part is when they are on their like glamping trip and Drew Barrymore's character starts singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow to the littlest girl. Oh my god. Tears every time. I love it. I love it. Love it. Okay. So So far so good. I'm liking that. The next thing we're gonna do is go into, I believe, So Serious here. So that's this color here, So Serious. And for that, you know, I'm just gonna go in with my finger because I don't want to wet my brush again. It's as simple as that. So we're gonna go into So Serious, and we're gonna apply this on the we're gonna apply this on the inner half of the eyelid. Ooh, that is beautiful. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if that's like picking it up. It might be a little, I might be a little washed out. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll fix the things. But that is a really pretty color. It's like a gold champagne kind of color. And do the same on the other eye. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with Estrella. That is this color right here. I think I might have almost done the thing because I'm not looking at the monitor, I'm looking at the actual palette. So I'm going to go in with Estrella again with my finger, and I am going to do that on the outer half of the lid. Oh my, that is pinky, but it is very pretty. And I'm just like gently patting it on to the eye. Looks really nice. Same on the other side. Gently patting. Pick up a little bit more. And then what I'm going to do, looks really nice. What I'm going to do is take the JS5, I keep getting them confused, the JS5 brush, and I am going to just kind of buff out the edges, blend them out a little bit, clean up the outside. Apparently I have hiccups, that's cool. And then I'm going to take the smaller JS6 brush, that's this guy here, and I'm going to kind of blend in the center of the lid where the gold and that pinky color kind of mix. Blend those in. And then I think we're almost done with this look. It looks really pretty. I'm going to take a little bit more of the Earth Angel, and I'm going to do that on the lower lash line. And on the other side as well. And just kind of brush that on there. Yeah, I like that. I think that looks really nice. I'm really happy with how that turned out. And let's just make sure. Oh, you get to see my camera. Oh, there's that shiny stuff again. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So I am going to, I think what I actually, could I do the thing? Nah, I'm still not gonna do eyeliner on this one. I'm just gonna go in with mascara again. So the last time I put on the, I don't know if I'm gonna show you guys putting on my mascara because, reasons. Doesn't look great. I don't really know what I'm doing in front of the camera yet, so I might be cutting out me putting on the mascara. But what I was talking about the last time I was putting it on is I really like the formula, but it's super thick, like so thick. So if I just take it, like the wand out, if I just take this out and start applying it like that, it's like goopy. Like it is so much on my lashes, and I have to end up brushing it out, and it's a big ordeal. So what I did last time is I just kind of like scraped off the excess onto the lash mascara bottle stuff, you know, and then I applied it that way, and it made a big difference. It wasn't goopy, it wasn't, I didn't have to brush it out after, it just looked really nice. So that's what I'm gonna do with this one. I have to say, I do like these ColourPop shadows. I think they turn out really nice. They blend really well. They're they have a little bit of fallout on the face, and Some of the mattes are a little dusty, but really not that bad. I mean, each palette I think was $14, which as far as palettes go is not horrible. It's a nice lower end price. I think with the looks you get and the color payoff and the blendability, it's really worth it. Honestly, I could probably fix the fallout a little bit by, like, you know, tapping off my brush a little more, things like that. So it's really not a huge deal to me. And in general, you know, you can usually get it to... Wow, this mascara is really doing a good job. And I swear, my monitor keeps telling me, get your face in focus, because you keep dipping out, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, I did it again. Okay, I swear. It's my mirror. This is what we're going to do. We're going to lift this up a little bit. And then my face is in focus. I like that wide-eyed look. Whenever I'm putting in mascara, I look like I'm like super shocked. Like, oh my gosh, I have lashes. Who knew? Okay, so I do believe I have some fallout. So I'm just gonna wipe that off real quick. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Brush. Yep, just a little bit. Oh, I did want to clean up. I'm gonna use a super dirty, disgusting makeup wipe. And I'm gonna take off the mascara that got up here. Because, you know, it's amateur hour, apparently. Alright. Oh, I don't like that. Okay. So this is look number 2. I would say this definitely is more of an everyday look for me, something I would wear to work. The last look from the All Things Equinox was a little more dramatic. I did a little bit more, why can't I think of words? It was a lot more intense than I intended it to be, but honestly I did not mind. I liked both looks equally, but yeah, this is definitely something I would probably wear to work if I ever get to go back into the office again. But yeah, so this is She's Got Solstice. I'm loving it. I'm living for it. There is the gold foil in this, and honestly, it's probably beautiful, and I may end up using it. Maybe I'll do another video where I'm doing like a very glam, bold look, and I can play with that. But today is not that day. This look is not that look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is my first YouTube video. It's taking some getting used to talking to a camera lens, and obviously I fail at putting anything in front of my face because I keep looking at my monitor and everything is in reverse, so oh well. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button, and if you want to see more videos of playing with makeup and trying new things and trying new looks, and if you like watching someone who kind of knows what they're doing but isn't a professional by any standards or any means, then subscribe to my channel. I will be preferably posting every Sunday and Wednesday. I have a lot of really fun ideas coming up that I'm excited to shoot. So yeah, thank you guys for joining me today, and I will see you next time.